Alright, so I guess by now, after reading the title, you already can kind of guess what this video is going to be about, because yes, I've been buying more XRP and I'm definitely addicted and I need help. So please send somebody over. I'm just kidding, guys. No, I don't need help. Everything is going fine. I'm just buying a lot more XRP, and today I wanted to give you guys a little bit more intuition as to why I've been doing this and what my bigger plans are with this crypto and with the journey here. Basically, most of it stems down to the idea that Bitcoin is a runner first, Bitcoin mostly gains first, and afterwards it moves over into altcoins. And if you wanted to TLDR, to too long didn't read, that's the basic gist of it, right? Bitcoin gains first, which it has been doing. It's made a new all-time high, so realistically from right now on forward, it should either move over into altcoins already, or if Bitcoin goes up further and goes, for example, for the bigger idea that we have with the bars pattern, if I were to show them up, then some gains are to come for Bitcoin in the next couple of months, and after that, XRP will get them, but it doesn't really matter because, again, XRP is going to get them eventually, which I'm very much excited about. But that's the TLDR for if you don't want to watch this video a little bit further. Otherwise, guys, make sure you press the like button, subscribe, and comment something down below, because that way you can enter into our 250 XRP giveaway that we give away once we hit 1,500 likes within 24 hours. And I'm actually in the mood to double that to 500 XRP if this video hits 2,000 likes within 24 hours, which hasn't happened in quite a lot of months. So let's try that and let's move on with this video. All right. So I've been checking out these XRP ideas here for a little while, as I've already explained to you guys, I think, on the channel here, what my decision was a little bit earlier to really invest myself more into the crypto space. I kind of made a conscious decision to just use the money I have normally for just, I guess, the real payments that you have to make, and for taxes. That's exactly what I'm keeping my fiat money for. But the rest, everything that I have left, I'm gonna be putting into crypto. Like 95% of my money goes into crypto right now. That's with the idea that I kind of feel as if this is going to be the future, and right now alts really haven't done too much, where Bitcoin has already gone on quite a huge surge, which you can also see right here once more. Like, Bitcoin has already passed its all-time high like it was nothing, and XRP is just very much behind. It hasn't really done much at all. I mean, it's not even, is that like one bump or so in the road, where Bitcoin is just surpassed by everything. And I always like to think about the previous bull run that we had, the 2017 bull run, where XRP really gained only a couple of weeks after Bitcoin did. So Bitcoin, of course, went to this high amount right here, December 11th that week, and XRP only went up like 2-3 weeks later or so. And right now we are at 24,000 for Bitcoin, which could be a point of, I guess, correction. We could fall down here again because we're at the 1.272 Fibonacci extension level, which is a logical one to fall back down for. But we could also extend all the way towards here, towards 29,000 before falling back down. Would be a stronger move, would be a harder downfall, but would be positive as well, and would actually ignite, I guess, another bigger part of momentum, because that would basically confirm our bigger idea that we're going to be moving on forward here towards this 1.618 before correcting all the way to about either all-time high or about the $16,000 area, before going even further towards the top, as you can kind of most likely clearly see, just towards kind of the moon for Bitcoin, before then again falling back down after, like, I don't know, a couple of months. So this is somewhere at the end of 2021, which would mean 2021 is the year. However, if you draw this into the bigger picture and kind of think about what XRP has done before, and also relatively in terms of gains, you can also kind of think about this as to what it has done before and what it can kind of get to. Really, it's not that crazy in my opinion if XRP were to really, just copy Bitcoin and outshadow it after Bitcoin has already gone there. And if Bitcoin were to go to this high point of following the 2017 run, because these patterns, this blue bar pattern is just 2017 put on top of there. If we were to do that, again, let's look at the gains from the $16,000 area. It's about 600 or so percent at least. Let's put it up a little bit higher even. Let's see exactly what it can go to if we were to take it from here. Again, pressing shift is very, very difficult, so I'm just going to use it like this. Let's put it down here towards the top. Is about 600% or so that it could take. For XRP, just getting to its all-time high from right now is right around 600 or so percent. So the fun thing is, let's see from its all-time high upwards. All-time high is right around here. All-time high towards upwards is about 500 or so percent. Are you guys getting that? So from this 600%, we would have to most likely go another 500 or so percent upwards for XRP to kind of just equal, right? So let me quickly take that as well to see where we would get to. So all-time high is right around this area, plus 500%. It can't even fit, all right? It is above $16 and so on and so on if we were to do something like that, which is not that crazy. We don't know if it's going to happen next year or when exactly, but the thing is, I've thought about putting more money into crypto for a very long while, like most of you guys have done as well, most likely. But your question is always like, when should I do it? Should I try to time the bottom? What crypto should I buy? And for me, it's not like XRP is the only bet, but I do not want to put more money into Bitcoin. I already have a huge, I want to say huge, but it's not that huge. It's just a nice amount in Bitcoin. And I kind of feel as if that coin is just on its own kind of wavelength, and it would just go up and down, you know, with whatever happens in the bigger space. But these altcoins, they just rely on Bitcoin, but not so much in the direct impulses of the outer space, of like, for example, Grayskill's efforts and stuff like that. I think they more so just rely on their own progress for those extra gains, so to speak. I mean, generally, the side it will move towards is going to be dependent by Bitcoin, but how much percent, it's mostly dependent on its own. And the cool part about it is Bitcoin is already so far up right now, it's already gone for so many gains, that alts are logically to follow soon afterwards as well, because this happens just every time that Bitcoin goes up like crazy. If you look back into the past, Bitcoin gains first before altcoins move time upon time again, and right now we'll most likely see it as well. And the reason it's so much stronger is because it went above all-time high right now, which means a lot of people will most likely take Bitcoin profit eventually, sell it upon us, and move over into altcoins, making us all kind of happy, you know, because things are going to be looking very, very good. And if you consider, Bitcoin went here from about 1,000 somewhere or so, all the way towards like 20 or so thousand. And you can see how little it did for alts. Like this whole period here, XRP had one little gain period, but generally didn't do that much. I mean, the percentage, yes, all right, percentage, don't get me wrong, right? But I'm talking in terms of the chart, right? You see what I'm trying to say here, guys? It's just because XRP was really dirt cheap at the start here, that's kind of difficult to showcase the properness of it all. But let's quickly zoom in a little bit here. You can see all throughout this period here, it actually looks more like a freaking pennant, like a freaking bullish pennant being made, which actually broke to the top side then, which is a positive trade then. But are you guys getting the kind of reasoning I'm trying to showcase you guys? Like, it's just going up and up and up and up and up all over these months. Let's take it actually from here, from July to about all-time high. If you take it from July here to all-time high, in terms of gains, of course, yes, it's still really insane. But I'm talking in terms of what happened within these couple of months, not too much in comparison to what happened to Bitcoin. It just kept getting up. And that's also the thing. Right now, we're seeing a run-up for Bitcoin, which we aren't seeing too much for XRP. We're seeing it a little bit, but not too much, which is kind of, you know, reflected by this most likely. At least that's the way I'm seeing it right now, that this momentum right here is also what we're witnessing right now for XRP. Kind of looks similar too, doesn't it? At least to me it does. And if we were to take that bar pattern, for example, which will most likely not line up perfectly, but hey, it's just a fun thing to quickly do. If we were to take that bar pattern from right here to right there and just reflect it on top, let's see how it would look like. All right, if we were to adjust a little bit, again, kind of lining up, this is most likely what it would look like then if we were to continue such a move with, of course, all-time high being not that much higher because, well, this is just kind of a lineup here, which would kind of reflect the same thing. But it's about the idea of what may happen if XRP were to gain a little bit after Bitcoin did. Of course, this sparks the question of when Bitcoin exactly is going to be rising and, you know, what is going to happen to that one exactly. Nobody really knows, all right? Because it could be that the all-time high is going to be right around this area. It could be that we already hit 24,000 now before falling back down because it is a significant amount of money that people already made. 20% on top of all-time high. So in the last couple of months on its own, already about 500 or 600% gains or so. It could be that people want to take some profits now and then fall back down to about maybe 13,000 before falling back up or going back up. And for XRP, I kind of feel as people really can't take profit too much because a lot of people are at losses and people aren't really just too excited about it yet because we have bigger goals. Whew, that was a whole mouthful. The bigger picture is we have a lot of gains to go for XRP and for some of these other altcoins. Hence, I am very excited about those ones and not so excited anymore about Bitcoin, even though if you watched my videos for a little bit longer, you'd know that the last couple of months, I was very, very bullish on Bitcoin too. But that has kind of changed a little bit. I'm not selling Bitcoin, but I am more so leaning towards buying altcoins right now. That does not mean I am predicting $3 per XRP soon or that I think prices will go crazy over the next couple of days. I'm just saying there's a higher likelihood that altcoins will make us more money, according to my own personal ideas, than Bitcoin. But that doesn't mean that prices will definitely go up or that we're definitely going to be making money. That I do not know. But I think the chances are better for altcoins than for Bitcoin. to make sure that I'm, putting that up clearly here. This is not financial advice anyway. It's just my personal opinion on these cryptos right now. And then also something I must note here is that I do not believe in, fate in that sense, or these riddles for XRP that might mean something bigger. I do not believe in them. I've tried for a very long time to just put more faith and try to find some reasoning as to why this stuff is good, but I just cannot. All right, I cannot think this stuff is cool or the truth or something bigger. I just cannot. All right, if you do, that's completely fine, but it's just my style of reasoning here with just the crypto news and lining everything up together. And this just miracle type of faith, it just doesn't line up with my ideology, I guess. So hey, that's just my personal style upon things, though. If you do like it, you go right on ahead and believe in your fairy tales, but I do personally not. Can we go to $3 in like a week or so? Yes, we definitely can. Will it happen, though? I do not really think so. Mostly for the reason that it's kind of a question of why would it? Right? Does that mean Bitcoin gains are finished right now? Does that mean Bitcoin is going to go down right now? Well, if it does, then it would take still a couple of weeks before XRP price action is going to go up. However, it could also be that $3 per XRP is just a start, whereas, again, if XRP were to gain right now and it's going to go to, let's say, for example, $13 eventually at the end of its run, as the new all-time high, so to speak, then it should already start gaining with $3 in 1 week, totaling $13 in 3 weeks, then after Bitcoin has gained its all-time high of 24,000, then it might not be strange. It could be. But yeah, that's just my ideology behind everything. I'm like, well, things are just very much bloomy, and I'm very much excited for them, but I do not have facts as to why the price is going to go up. I don't have one coin that I only support. I love a lot of these altcoins. I just think altcoins right now are a lot better than crypto, or, sorry guys, of course, a lot better than Bitcoin is, and I'm very much excited and buying more XRP every single day, as that is something I didn't really express here. I have no steady amount that I can show you guys that I'm buying, but I will show you guys percentages later on, maybe like January 5th or so, or something along those lines. I'll show you guys my exact purchasing prices for XRP throughout the December month and showcase to you guys if I made money, how much percent I made on my money, and if it was a good decision to buy constantly, or if I could have better just bought at one point and kind of, bet. Because I philosophize that, is that even a word? That it's better to buy every single day just smaller amounts rather than trying to time the bottom and buying a chunk, because you have a higher likelihood of missing out on huge gains if you try to do that. But I'm kind of doing an experiment here to test if that is really the truth, or if you could better just try to time the bottom regardless of period. I just think, though, that it might be better to just buy every single day in chunks and then see. And that's kind of my style for crypto. But it's also a lot more accounting work if you're from the US, and you have to just do transactional tax on every transaction that you make. So maybe don't take my advice. It doesn't matter. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. Check out Unstoppable Domains and check out Webull, links down below. I like these two things a lot, hence I put them there. Unstoppable Domains is kind of an investment next to crypto, and Webull, if you're from the US, you can get some free stock, so check it out. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very, very nice day.